to religion than those before. This work here is a good representation of Hindu art in the classical age. As you can see, the divine figure in the middle has many arms that show a certain type of movement or dance move of the god. This is a very good example of how Hindu religious art it looked like in the classical age. Of course, being the religion I am and the culture I come from, I would have to say mathematics is number 9. There were many mathematicians during the classical age, but these are 3 of the most important ones. A first one is a mathematician known by the name of Thales, and he is from Greece. He was first of the 7 wise men in Greece, and one of the things he stated was that the angle inscribed in a semicircle is a right angle. He is crowned as the father of deductive organization of mathematics as the first true mathematician. He calculated heights of pyramids and the heights of shadows and things like that, and he worked with area a lot. Another important mathematician of the era is the Pythagoras of Samos. He established an order called the Pythagoreans, and he also developed the Pythagorean theorem. And this theorem states that a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared in a right triangle. And this can be used to calculate in the modern society the inches on your television screen, the inches of your phone screen. It's the diagonal length, and also like if you were building a fence and then you want to calculate the diagonal in your backyard, you can measure the 2 sides and get a very precise measurement of the diagonal of your backyard. Now in India, their contributions mainly spread in Europe at the time. Indians were really big on astronomical math, and they calculated solar and lunar eclipses. The Indians also developed the quadratic formula, also known as Brahmagupta's theorem. Brahmagupta's theorem also added to the prior knowledge of geometry. Today we use the quadratic formula to solve numerous things like calculating speed of balls and predicting when the ball will hit the ground. Although these are some pretty big inventions or discoveries in math, it really does not impact how we live on a day-to-day basis, unlike a religion like Christianity or concrete roads and etc. So therefore it has, in my list, it is ranked pretty low at number 9. And the 10th and final item on my list is Zoroastrianism. Zoroastrianism is not very popular today and is found in some places scattered in Africa, but Zoroastrianism has had a profound impact on almost all the other religions. First, in Zoroastrianism, they believe that there is a god and a devil, or a good and evil in the world, and they're just trying to fight it out. This applies to Christianity and Islam, as they have 2 forces working against each other in which dualism occurs. Zoroastrianism also came up with the idea that the beneficent deity was responsible for all creation. It also influenced Christianity and Islam in the belief of heaven and hell and judgment. It also introduced the concept of free will, that people can choose to do good or evil, which has not only become a religiously accepted belief but also morally. It also influenced Islam, as it allows for the battle against evil and also ritual cleanliness. You can also find similarities of Zoroastrianism with the Dharmic religions, as they both derive from the same religious principles of the Indo-Iranian time. Zoroastrianism also influenced our morals, as they believed in full equality for everyone, despite race or gender. Zoroastrianism is ranked here because it not only greatly influenced 2 of the 3 biggest religions of the world, but also has similarities to other religions and moral principles. And this ranking is not higher because it does not have a direct influence, and because Zoroastrianism has largely lost many of its followers and modernly is not that relevant, still the influence of Zoroastrianism on other religions is undeniable. And finally, thank you, Mr. Stanton, for grading this extremely long video, and I apologize that it came out to be extremely long, and thank you for taking the time to go through it and grading it. Thank you very much.